Hi, this is Maria with Wellness Lifestyle Couple. Welcome to our channel and welcome to our kitchen. My husband Leith and I have been on a wellness journey for a little over 4 years now. And one of the things that we enjoy doing is eating ice cream. As we started our wellness journey, we found that we didn't have to give up the things that we love. And we found swaps for a lot of those foods that were maybe not so good for us in the past, that were loaded with ingredients that were not so good for our bodies, like chemicals, too much sugar, and seed oils. So we found that making our own healthy ice cream with single ingredients was really the best solution. On top of that, it saves some money as well. So for the better part of 4 years, we have been experimenting with making our own homemade ice cream. Today, we are making a flavor called natilla, which is a flavor from my native country of Costa Rica, and I can probably best describe it as sour cream. It is very similar to creme fraiche. It is a little bit more watery and runny, but it is a staple in Costa Rican cuisine, especially if you add it to plantains and to what we call gallo pinto, which is our rice and beans, which is pretty much a staple in our cuisine. And it is very tasty and tangy and surprisingly good in ice cream form. And I will show you how simple it is with very few ingredients. So let's get started. So the star of our ice cream today is Daisy sour cream. What I love about the sour cream is that there's only one ingredient: cultured cream. That is it. No gums and no fillers and no preservatives. And this is what we look for when we want to really eat natural whole foods. So we'll need about a cup of sour cream. I kind of eyeball it. I just know what a cup looks like. We want to do, this is also organic heavy cream. Okay, then we're going to take about half a cup of organic, ooh, it's got some clumps in there. How much is that? That's about half a cup right there, give or take. Oops. And then about half a cup of organic half and half. Okay, there we go. All right. Some of the other ingredients are half a teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/4 cup of the allulose sugar alternative, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of vodka for creamy texture. Another ingredient that helps with scoopability is cream cheese. So you can add about half a brick of cream cheese. In this case, I could add it here. I'm going to taste it to see if I need to. Otherwise, we're good to go without it. And lemon. This helps with the tartness to bring out the flavor of the sour cream. All right. We're going to take a whisk and whisk this around. It is so amazing that you can actually make ice cream very quickly. Once we get this going in the ice cream maker, it should only take about 20 minutes for it to churn, and then we can pour it into our container, stick it in the freezer for about 4 hours, and it will be beautiful and scoopable. Now, for me, it is always important to do a taste test. That is when you know if you got the right sweet to tangy combination. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're good to go. This is the KitchenAid attachment, ice cream attachment that I use. It lives in the freezer, so we are ready for ice cream at any given time. My husband loves that power. So we just stick it in the KitchenAid like so. We add the paddle. Lift it up, turn it on to slow, and then we're gonna add all right. You can tell when it's ready when it just, you can see by the texture. Oops, that's not the one I want. Yeah, it is. See, it's actually scoopable. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Okay. Yeah. So I have very vivid memories from my time in Costa Rica, visiting my grandparents in the summers and going with my parents, of this ice cream. This flavor is, I would say, part of the tropical series of flavors of ice creams in Costa Rica, paired with tropical fruit such as papaya, mango, or even pineapple. Just adds to the flavor. This is always a little of a messy job, but as you can see, look at this beautiful texture. Absolutely gorgeous. This is what we want our ice cream to look like. This is it looks like a small batch. I find that about 2 cups of liquid makes about, and by liquid I mean the cream and the creams and the sour cream, makes about 4 servings. We will list the recipe and the macros in the description box down below. It will also be on our website, wellnesslifestylecouple.com. Beautiful.
I'll say.
This is, let's see, we always like to do a taste test at the end. That's beautiful. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Absolutely delicious. If you've never tried sour cream or natilla ice cream, I guarantee that you will love it. If you try it, please leave a comment down below. If you are familiar with it and you know what I'm talking about, please give us a thumbs up and follow us for healthy and wellness lifestyle tips. Let's age strong together. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time. And as we say in Costa Rica,
Pura
Pura
vida.
Vida.